Juan Ponce Enrile on VERA Files. VERA Files Fact Check stated that I asserted an unproven claim about Ninoy's ties with CPP-NPA MNLF. As a consequence, FB issued a notice about it. All I can say is that I had been Secretary of National Defense of the Philippines for 16 years from February 10, 1970 to November 1986. As such, I had access to classified sensitive secret documents, especially those of the Armed Forces of Philippine involving national security. The VERA files have access to those classified secret documents. In October 1969, with much media and TV fanfare, Ninoy turned over to me. I was then the Secretary of Justice. 3 supposed eyewitnesses to the Santa Lucia massacre. The 3 were Jeremias Hernandez, Enrique Lakandula, and Severo Balmes, all from Capas, Tarlace. The 3 pointed to Serafin Agustin, Jose Santos, and Geronimo Foronda, intelligence agents of the Philippine Constabulary, as the perpetrators of the massacre. The NBI found the 3 supposed eyewitnesses to be fake after they were subjected to lie detector test. What was significant, during the turnover of the fake witnesses to me, I met a young man who was later on a frequent companion of Ninoy. His name was Roberto Santos. When I was already in the Department of National Defense, I saw the picture of Roberto Santos as among those in the NPA order of battle. He was a rankang NPA commander. His nom de guerre was Commander Pellman. In 1975, Ninoy asked me to see him in his detention quarters in Fort Bonifacio. When I arrived in his room, he was in good humor. Right away, he harangued me about martial law. He said, "You guys are not serious. You declared martial law and arrested people, but you stopped there. If I will be president, I will declare martial law, arrest 100 of the most prominent Filipinos, line them up against the wall, and shoot them down with a firing squad." I just laughed without saying anything. I asked him why he wanted me to see him. He said that he wanted me to convince President Marcos to release him and flew Ellen Ortigas, another detained fellow at Camp Crame at that time, so that he could help the Marcos regime against the MNLF and the CPP-NPA. I asked him how he could help us against the MNLF and the CPP-NPA. He said, "I know Noor and Joma well. I helped them organize their movements. I am sure I could find a modus vivendi between Marcos and the group of Noor and the group of Joma. I need Fluolan to help me." I told Ninoy I would tell President Marcos about his request. When I told President Marcos about my meeting with Ninoy and my conversation with him, President Marcos said to me, "Do not believe Ninoy. You cannot trust that fellow. He will sell his soul to the devil for power." To assuage his feeling, I told Ninoy that President Marcos wanted time to study his request. After that, I never discussed the matter with Ninoy again. Disclaimer. Original content posted by Sir Juan Ponce Enrile on his official Facebook page.